The Shatta Wale and the EOCO story, one person is lying. It is either Shatta Wale lied or EOCO is lying, and I will tell you why. One person is definitely not telling us the truth. It be either Shatta Wale, or let me say the camp of Shatta Wale they lie, or EOCO they lie. Now as we speak, EOCO has finally brought out an official press statement stating the progress of the investigation so far. That is what a lot of people want to know. How far? You have detained one boss, you have detained the SM boss. How far? Which progress have you made so far? What were your findings so far? Everybody wants to know the outcome of the investigation to confirm the rumors circulating about unnecessary stuff, money laundering, fraud, taxation, like unnecessary stuff. So people want to know the outcome of the investigation. Now the press statement is out. I wouldn't like to read everything on the press statement, but for the benefit of this video, let me just read so that we get to the latter part that all of us are interested in. Now, this is the press statement. This particular one is out with a letterhead. So the previous statement that came out some time ago when the seizure of the yellow Lamborghini Urus issue came out, you know, the other press statement, I don't want to believe, or I don't know whether that particular statement was also officially from EOCO, but this particular one, letterhead day there, beautiful letterhead, very visible. Economic and Organized Crime Office had anything, the date, everything they intact. So let me read. Charles Ni Amamensa, aka Shatta Wale, interrogated and granted bail. This is after he was interrogated yesterday and he was granted bail after he was detained yesterday, you know. Vin. Charles Ni Amamensa, aka Shatta Wale, was invited by EOCO to assist in investigation surrounding a 2019 Lamborghini Urus, a car identified by the FBI and the US Justice Department as a proceed of a 4 million crime involving one Nana Kwabena Amwa, a Ghanaian who is currently serving jail term in the USA. We already know the story, how they said one Nana Amwa guy was involved in some criminal activities, and they believe that the yellow Lamborghini Urus is a proceed of the guy's crime. So they were tracing some assets of the guy, and they realized that some of the things come land in Ghana, and some people living in Ghana were involved in the crime some way, somehow. So they were tracing some of the assets, and they realized that the yellow Lamborghini was with Shatta Wale. We all know these things. So I wouldn't even love to read, but let me just read. The investigation forms part of a larger investigation regarding possible conspirators in the 4 million crime which occurred in the US involving some Ghanaians and recoveries of the proceeds of the crime. Following requests from the FBI and the US Justice Department of EOCO to track the vehicle and conduct local investigations in respect of uncovering possible conspirators in Ghana, EOCO began looking for the vehicle until it was identified and seized in or around May this year in the possession of one Charles Ni Amamensa. On August 15, 2025, a United States District Court of Eastern District of Kentucky, Central Division of Lexington, in a criminal case of the United States of America versus Nana Kwabena Amwa, issued an order forfeiting substitute assets on the Lamborghini Urus in question, authorizing the US government to take possession of the said vehicle in Ghana as restitution for the crime. So we know that the guy in prison was supposed to pay a restitution if he comes out. So they are looking for his assets to sell some of the assets as part payment of the restitution. We know this already, like I said, we know all of this. On August 5th, 2025, following a public claim by Shatta Wale, Charles Ni Amamensa that he purchased the car at a price of $150,000 from an undefined party, EOCO issued an invitation to Charles Ni Amamensa to report on August 13th, 2025, which appointment was rescheduled for August 20th, 2025 at 10 a.m. to assist with investigations. So this is EOCO still clarifying that since Shatta Wale said he bought the vehicle, fine. We invited Shatta Wale, said if you bought the vehicle, okay, then come and give us details of how you bought it, where you bought it from. So maybe we can rather go and investigate that person too. He might know something that will interest us, that will be necessary to us. You get it? It be investigation. A lot of people need to be interrogated. So if they call Shatta for interrogation, it will be anything bad. But let's continue. Counsel for Charles Ni Amamensa indicated to EOCO officers that they would prefer to report at 11 a.m. That was on the 20th, when EOCO said they should come at 10 a.m. Shatta Wale counsel reach out to EOCO that they cannot make it 10 a.m. They will make them 11 a.m. No problem. EOCO adjusted its schedule to align with their time. EOCO said, no problem. If you be saying 11, they are 10 and 11, no problem. You come 11 with day. Shortly before 11, counsel for Niama called EOCO to claim that his client was not available and that he was also busy. EOCO indicated to counsel that he and his client were expected to report. So Shatta Wale then team say, oh, we no go fit make come. Then counsel say, we no go fit come 10, we go come 11. When it was almost time for 11 o'clock to knock now, counsel of Shatta Wale reached out to EOCO. We cannot come 11 again. So make we reschedule them. If there EOCO say no, we no go reschedule anything again. 11 is 11. We are expecting you to come. No yawa. Charles Ama Mensah arrived in the office around 3 p.m. So instead of the 11, Charles went there. Shatta Wale went there 3 p.m. and insisted that he was not going to cooperate until his counsel arrived. Shatta Wale was there all right, but he said until his lawyer and the team arrived, no, he no go talk, he no go cooperate with any investigation until the people arrive. No yawa. A right which he is entitled and was accorded. So EOCO say, okay, be all right not to speak until your lawyer is here. So no yawa, we go accord you that right. No problem at all. EOCO investigators and Charles Ama Mensah waited from 11 a.m. till 5 p.m. before his counsel showed up. So Shatta Wale himself reached there 3 p.m. EOCO, they don't forget, EOCO still wait from 11 a.m. till Shatta Wale arrived 3 p.m. Now Shatta Wale say you no go cooperate until a counsel day there. A counsel come arrive 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Counsel showed up. Until 5 p.m. his counsel showed up. Incidentally, EOCO's closing time is 5 p.m. We will close from job 5 p.m. So if you come land 5 p.m., what you want me to do 5 p.m.? No problem, 5 p.m. Nevertheless, EOCO staff and the entire operational team chose to carry on the interrogation, which ended around 9 p.m. Officers eventually left the office around 11 p.m. So EOCO is saying that we closed 5 p.m. normally, but because your counsel were late, they came there late, or your counsel was late and came there very late. It came at our closing time. We still gave them extra time. No problem. We go pay extra time for your sake, for your case. Yo, So instead of EOCO officers to close and go home 5 p.m., they left then 9 p.m. because Shatta Wale people make them late. No yawa. Niama was granted bail around 9 p.m. Shortly after interrogation ended. He was granted bail of 10 million Ghana cedis with two sureties to be justified. So they granted him bail that very day, the 20th. But the sureties were not available that night. They need to justify those sureties before the bail would completely be granted. Once the sureties are presented, hopefully this morning will be 21st, EOCO will undertake surety inspection, which is standard protocol, after which Charles Ama Mensah will leave the custody. That be why Shatta Wale was detained yesterday. This is clear, right? Very, very clear. That was why Shatta Wale was detained yesterday, because even though he was granted the bail, the sureties were not available. They need to clear the sureties safe before they go allow Chairman go home. This is very, very clear. I love the way they wrote the press statement in a very understandable language, very clear language. I love them like this. We know they like big grammar. This is simple. Now let me continue. So far, this is the part boys are interested in. This is the part. Listen. So this is where they are coming to talk about the progress they made so far. Listen. Also, so far, Charles Ama Mensah has been unable to identify the person from whom he purchased the said Lamborghini Urus vehicle, except to say that he purchased it from the street and from someone possibly called Zach, who may have contacted him on WhatsApp, but whose identity he does not know and whose contact he has thrown away. Hey, street boys know they sell out. According to this paragraph, talking about the progress so far, EOCO is saying that Charles Ama Mensah is unable to identify we ask him, say, okay, you say you buy the car. Who you buy the car from? Charles Ama Mensah, Shatta Wale say, me, I don't know the person I buy the car from, but the car they are buying from the street. Who the person I buy from, his name is Zach. It be only Zach where I know for him. It be only Zach. Where the guy too, it be like he test me. It be like, no be say it be sure, because when you read, he say, who may have contacted him. It be like the guy contacted me on WhatsApp at the time. When his name be Zach. The guy he contact to, I don't get time again. Ah, Charlie, 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 Charlie. It is getting tensions. It is getting tensions. He said the guy he contact to whose contact, he has thrown away. He discarded the guy he contact. He discard him. He discard him. You don't get the contact again. So when you read this paragraph, it is more like you say you buy car. Fine. We are investigating the car. Show us who you bought the car from. Make we go investigate the person. You say the guy, you don't know him. The only name you know for the person be Zach. Where the guy contact to, you don't get him again. The guy too, you don't even remember where exactly the guy contacted you before you people made your business. Maybe be WhatsApp. How? It sounded like you don't want to tell us the truth, or you don't want open up. You don't want open up. You don't want belly. You don't want open up. Make we enter. You are covering up for the guy. I say you are covering up for the guy. Let me continue. The next paragraph says what? So far, Charles Niama Mensah does not also possess any documentation in terms of receipts or transfer documents which shows that he owns or purchased the said vehicle, except a custom declaration document in his possession bearing the name of Nana Kwabena Amwa, who is currently in jail. That one step not even they bear the name of Shatta Wale, it bear the name of the guy in jail, the Nana Amwa guy. So which document which Shatta Wale get we dey in his name as far as the Lamborghini Urus 2029 is 2019, the yellow one is concerned? I want to know. Because EOCO is ending this paragraph saying again that Shatta Wale does not even possess any document in terms of receipt or transfer. Shatta Wale say he be the third party for the car. Somebody buy him, where I go buy him, where I go buy. Somebody buy him, somebody else go buy, where me I go buy. Okay, there should be you have track record of the transfer of ownership document where you can't reach your 10. EOCO says there is nothing of that sort. There is no receipt to even show that if you buy the car. Okay, you buy them from, at least you buy them from the street. Make we see receipt from the street. Receipt to know the. Okay, you say you buy from somebody buy them from him. We meet to go buy from him. Okay, make we see the transfer, ownership transfer document. That one too, Shatta Wale say you no get. You see, now this is what I read. Okay, so that is actually the end of the press statement. And this was head public relations, executive director, 21st August. This was where I read and I was like, so who is lying? So who is lying? Because when the issue started early August, around 6th August there, and 5th or 6th August there, when Shatta Wale was ranting, he said that when the EOCO officers came to his house to seize the Lamborghini, he showed them documents. He was asking them, say, if I show you documents, you go leave the car for me because me, I bought this car and I have papers and documents. So he said he showed them documents.
No, they do anything. I be musician, so I beg them if I bring the papers. So I took the Lamborghini papers, my Rolls Royce documents, and other documents, and they said, oh, the Lamborghini price they won't just check. Well, I said, okay, but as they come, they do give them paper. But I'm speaking English, but sometimes I'll mix it with the tree too. But I want the international world to hear what I'm saying, so I'll put pidgin to it and let them know this is African. I asked them, did they do mind give people document? They said, oh, no, but you know, say they be investigation they do. So also cool. So this is the Lambo papers, documents we are buy car. Wait, they give me. Hey, Jesus Christ, God, when will you open the heavens and let people know I'm your son? Hey, Shatta Wale, you speak too much. You speak too much. So they check the paper. As they check, they say, okay, they come. Then them out one boss be there outside the gate in one of the cars. The cars, plenty cars they come park for the gate. So they say they come. So they go take show the boss. I didn't know when the guy come and say, oh, and in boss said they for move the car, make we go the office. There was
and they said even if you show us document, you still have to bring the car to the office. So which document will you show them at the time? Where now you cannot show anymore. Hey, Charlie. Hey, Wale, mama. Which document will you show them first? Where you cannot show anymore? Baba, show us. Show. So to me, the whole thing they look like, I know they go well for Shatta Wale because you cannot say you bought the Lamborghini from the street Now this kenke self we know the buy on the street, baba. Kenke. The last time I tried street kenke, the lady says she doesn't have shito. Okay, you are selling kenke, you don't have shito. So as you don't have shito, say saying kenke, the no shito. So street kenke self we know even the buy. Even if you won't buy, we dey check. Me if I won't buy kenke first thing, but you have shito. If shito no, they are not the buy. So street kenke self we won't verify things before we buy. You go buy Lamborghini on the street without any verification, any transfer of ownership, no documentation, no receipt, nothing. Okay, Vim. Okay. And then we go buy Lamborghini from Circle soon. Vim. Okay, Circle. And then we go buy Lamborghini in traffic. Vim. But it is not looking good for Shatta Wale. And this is not what I want for Shatta Wale. No. I feel like Shatta should just calm down, make them handle this thing on the low. Very, very much. Like they should just handle this thing on the low. Right now, the whole thing they look like Shatta Wale go no say he is not right, but he go bring the thing come public, make it they can't seek public sympathy. That is how me they look at the thing. As a Shatta Wale, always they look for public validation, like social media validation, social media sympathy, low key. So even if you know say the thing or the go in the square, he go run can report them first. So you have like that mentality say because he be vocal, you go think say he be right. We all they involve on ourselves with one problem or the other. But sometimes when we know say this problem we are guilty. We they calm down, they shut up, they handle them on the low. After we handle them finish, then they can brag now. If it's so it is. Shatta Wale know they do like that too. Whilst he still solve the problem, he still go to brag. You go even still they annoy the authorities. Baba, this is a very big case. You might not even know anything about it, but because you did the public, if you are the public figure in the case. The person where they prison, we don't know him. The person will buy the car first, second, where you go to buy third, we don't know all those people. So I don't know if you are covering up for somebody. And I don't know which reason you have to cover up for somebody. But please, if you love that image you have built for yourself till now, for the sake of your fans, where they the EOCO office there, they shout free SM. Don't disgrace these fans. Make it lead to one way or the other. Then you go behind bars. I dey beg. If there is anything you go fit do, then clear your name. Just for the sake of your fans. Because me, I know say Shatta fans, I don't know. Say if you love, say your commitment, say dedication, meaning these people they support Shatta Wale to the extent that whether Shatta is right or if be wrong, they just want to support Shatta Wale. So for the sake of these people, don't do anything, then go behind bars. Make your fans start the shout like the system will know the work or the system is against Shatta Wale. Sometimes you understand that yes, sometimes you can't really fight the system or the system can be against you sometimes, but you too don't position yourself in a way the system will even catch you at the first place. See, boys they do things in Ghana. We I don't want to say we know. I don't know anything. No, I don't know anything. Boys they do things, but everybody they do the things on their low. Nobody they talk plenty. You get the Lamborghini yellow Lamborghini issue there. You know it's all finished. You go buy purple. Come. The purple self we still they hear issues on the ground. Imagine they start to investigate those ones too. Baba, calm down. Who you want to impress? Who you want? You get money. Who you want to impress? If you get money, keep quiet. Who cares? At the end of the day, we are all eating. Charlie, bye bye.